Well, this is guns, knives, watches with a long-haired, hippie-type pinko bag, boys. And what this is a 4-dog bush cracker, or bush cooker, man. LT3, man. It's the biggin', boy, on titanium stove, man. Little pan, man, for cooking alcohol. Got the base plate, man, that there titanium, man. Got them there titanium steaks and that there, ooh, solid fuel tabs, man. That's ain't that there trioxane. Hexamine, whatever. And got that there titanium windscreen, boy. Gonna get her done. Gonna slide together, man. Go, yeah, boy. Go, woo! Of course, this is nothing new. I've shown on my video before. Of course, this is not a cheap package. About $140. What is actually shown to you, those pieces, not the other periphery of stuff that I have on my table. But what is it? It's a biomass stove. What's biomass? And as the gentleman from 4-Dog Stoves goes, it burns everything from shit to shinola, and it will do all of that. But let's get back into the moment, man, because we're going to sit here and talk about it. $140, what you got going on there, boy? We got that there. This is the way I carry it. I don't carry this because I don't use alcohol. If I'm going to carry alcohol, I'm going to drink it. I'm sure as hell not going to cook with it. We got that there titanium steaks, man. We're going to run through, man. Going to get her done, boy. Run through that side. We're going to run through this side. Yeah. And then we got that there. And their long-haired hippie-type pinko fags, they're burning their alcohol. They gonna sit there, man. they gonna sit there, man, and they gonna cook with it. Good for them, boys. Boy. And then we have our windscreen that we can set up off there, this, there, the other. Now, $140 for what you see right there, including the hexamine tablets. Then you got that there Moore's pot, man. Gonna 2 liter, man. Gonna sit right there, bo. Gonna bale up, bo. Gonna get it done. And it will sit right there, and it will cook. If you buy the package together, of course, I told you, $140. I think it's $160 with the Moore's pot. I think you get it for around 20 bucks. Don't hold me to it. But it's a really good deal considering the Moore's pot's $35 everywhere else. If you buy it at the Pathfinder store, you do any of that type of crap. And what you do with this stove is you can use one of these 7-gram tablets and then use wood and extend that fire and get all that there 2 liters, man, to get that there thing cooking, buddy. Yeah, boy. Well, that's great for a lot of different situations. Unfortunately, when I'm backpacking, every ounce matters. I may go through and actually carry something like the bush cooker, LT3. I may carry the titanium windscreen, of course, and then the titanium steaks. But I'm going to do it with a different pot. And of course, we've all seen the that there bushwhacker, and that ain't it, man. See that? You set it up like that, it don't work, man. You're going to have to do it like this. You got to sit her down, boy. Gonna sit her down. Gonna sit her down just like that, boy. Because down, man, down is good. Up is bad. Gonna sit her down to lower settings. Get their settings, man. Gonna sit. Come on, sit in there, boy. Come on, boy. Oh, go get her done. Get her done. Get her on, boy. I was never so disappointed as when I actually found that Larry the Cable Guy, who's a fictional character, started sitting there saying, "Get her done." Kind of pissed me off. My brother and I used to say that shit all the time, and now that he says it, unfortunately, I sound like a fucking copycat. I didn't realize this one time, so I was talking to my next door neighbor, and that person sat there, and I said, "Well, we'll get her done." He of course, he flashed back to some fucking redneck who played baseball in college, Larry the Cable Guy, and of course, totally ruined it for me. I still say it sometimes on video, But unfortunately, I sound like one of those copycat fags that can't come up with something creative, even though we've said this shit forever. Anyway, this is 4Dog Stoves, Bush Cooker LT 3, titanium windscreen. Of course, we've got the windscreen at the lower setting. What's this video about? This video is about that lid right there. This is a titanium lid with a wooden handle that will work on. He makes them for all of their Snow Peak type products, man. And if you get it for like a Snow Peak 900, man, or a 1400, which this is a 1400, man, gonna get her done, boy. That pot will not only work there, but it will also work there in case you want to steam something. This there. The other will just retain heat. Makes things kind of doing it efficiently. So you can use this as actually a serving container, which is probably more than likely the way in which I will use it 99.99% of the time. And then use this lid as a lid for the pot. Also, you have less volume there. So thermodynamics basically says that that's a more efficient setup than this one. But anyway, this is the Bush Cooker LT3 stove. I put it on video before, one of my other ones. It's $140 setup, and then I think the lid's about a $12 to $15 setup. Depends on what size you buy, maybe $16. Hell, I don't know. Something like that. You can go to 4Dog Stoves and actually find out. Of course, one of the cool options that he has that I don't have, for the Snow Peak 1400, he's got a bale handle that actually goes on it, which makes this thing a lot more useful when you're out in that there bush, man, cooking on that there wood fires, man. But I ain't got none of them there high-fangled stuff. If you buy it that way, with exactly the setup you see here, including the bale handle, and you buy all that, I think it's around $190. It's not a cheap setup, but it's a very light setup, and it's a very versatile setup. And when I'm backpacking, as I said, every ounce counts, and I have to make things work. Of course, everything fits together. Good to go. Take it apart. We're going to do it right, man. We're going to set that there stuff out. Of course, if you don't have it, man, and you don't have it right, you're going to have to use some olive oil. That's important, man. That's just, man, a lot of calories. About 250 calories per ounce. Got that there soap, man, and got that there long-haired hippie type pink old fag mini infernos, man. They work, man. They are the best, man. If you got that there money to deal with stuff like this, man, these are some good tenders, man. They were smoking some good shit when they came up with this one. And that there logo, because I ain't figured out that there logo. How some dude in Ohio has anything to do with a damn arrowhead, I have no earthly idea. But anyway, then what you do is you take that there windscreen, and this is one of them there new ones. This is the first time I ever put this thing together like this. Yeah, boy. We gonna set her in there just like that, man. And we gonna set our bottom in there. Whoa, God, man. It's crazy, kids. It's crazy. Anybody that wasn't alive in the 70s, didn't see any of the Kiss movies, doesn't get that reference, and, you know, I'm cool with that. Because, you know, you're just kids. You're just little chitlins, man. Then we're going to put some of our other stuff back in there. We're going to do with that there mini inferno, man. We're going to light her up. Yeah, boy. Yeah, we got that there salt, pepper, sugar, man, in that there, what used to be a film canister. We used to put stuff in that, but it wasn't exactly what it was, man. I don't know. I forget. I don't think it was that there titanium weed, man. It was something different. We're going to sit there and see how she goes together. She don't go together worth darn like that, man. Gonna have to figure out as a system. I just can't get it, man. It's crazy, yes. I'm telling you. I just don't know. But, I'll figure out the system, make this thing fit together, Probably what I'll wind up and do is something more like this type configuration in a stuff sack. Put these alongside, and then of course my calories. Also, this is extra virgin olive oil, so it tastes pretty good, man. That's the way we're gonna do it, something like that. It's the best I can do on video when they're just getting it in the mail like a second ago. I gotta figure out something about them there trocks thing, because you definitely don't want to use them mini infernos in that thing, boy, because they get their wax build up, cleaning it out. These things burn pretty good, man, so we want to do something about that. When you open these things, make sure you don't expose them to the environment. They have the tendency to sweat, they have the tendency to break down, they have a tendency to do all kinds of things, so we need to make sure these are in a sealed container of some type. I ain't carrying that there stuff right there, because, buddy, if I'm carrying some alcohol, it's going in my gut. It ain't going in my stove, boy. That there denatured alcohol. Well, you people funny, man. Y'all don't know what the hell y'all doing carrying alcohol. Ain't drinking it. You goddamn crazy son bitches. Anyway, this gun, nice watches, and long-haired hippie type pink old fag. I'm a split personality, man. I can't deal with God, crazy, man. Anyway, it is an expensive stove, $140. The combination that I have here, if you added the bale and handle, of course, it'd be $190. That's without all the other accoutrements. But it's a good setup. It's a biomass stove, which means you aren't reliant on fossil fuels. Not only that, it's a very efficient setup. In fact, it is the most efficient setup that I've been able to come up with that is about bomb-proof. This is Guns, Knives, Watches. Have a good one.